Alright, welcome out here once again with Hildegard, and going to be walking in the neighborhood and focus on distractions. Right now there's a squirrel running across the street, so you can see what we can encounter here. Again, the focus still being on her state of mind rather than distance. So again, talk about the walk. It's about working towards a great walk with your dog, having them floating beside you as, again, in a very relaxed state. So even here you can see, again, even as I'm sitting here with her, I'm paying attention to how intense she is with her focus. Again, that's key when you're assessing whether or not to interrupt those states of mind, you know. So here you see me just put a little bit of pressure in certain moments, and again, once you start to dial into the dog's state of mind, you'll start to be able to assess when you need to interrupt, because everything does get to a point where a look just is a look. But again, when you're in the middle of a relationship problem, everything becomes, to the dog, a supply source. You start to fixate, anticipate. It's the level of what I call stinking thinking. And so you need to engage that. Again, we're just walking along here now. Every so often, again, I'm going to bring her to a sit. Do a little push-pull with her for a second. There's a cat walking across the street up here. You can see the cats are right here, and again, this is a good example of there's a cat running, walking. You can see her kind of looking a little bit, and so here's a good example. You notice if I turned at an angle, just as she's investing straight on, there's actually two cats up here, to give me the advantage to be able to work her mind. So again, this is what you want to do when you're walking straight and you notice the dog's starting to get more intense. You can come to a stop and angle it for, you know, a period of time, could be a minute. So you can work the dog's mind this way. And then I'm going to move forward again. So you're always working off of angles, okay? It's kind of like your boundary line. You see this cat right up here. I hope the cat actually hangs out. That's the level you want to get at too with dogs, is that you hope that things are going to happen to a certain level so you can work on your issues. So you always want to be, so right here you can see her level of intensity a little bit, so I'm just nudging a little bit. She knows we're going up into the cat zone here. So yeah, there's two cats up here kind of chasing each other around. You'll see that too when you see dogs like shaking like that, as though they're like wet and they're trying to get something to water off of them. That's endorphins kicking off. Just so you know, with you get the pit bulls, you'll see that type of response. Right up here, there's a cat right over there under the truck. Happen here a little bit. Happen. So again, not letting her sniff the ground or anything. Down. Put her into a down. Sit. Doing really good. So we're going further than we have before, so We're going to avoid these sprinklers here. And go the other way. Doing really good. Floating beside me really well. Taking our time. So here I'm going to do just a lot of just one step, and this is something too you want to kind of layer into the walk, especially if you have a dog that's getting intense on the walk. You want to kind of layer this in with the one step. So here I'm just one step in it, and so kind of this is a way to kind of recalibrate the walk, get your dog to the mind to halt, and then once you get a certain level of relaxation, then step off like this and then start walking again. That's helpful to kind of add the one step into the walk every so often. And now look at this, now she's just floating. She's just really in the really good pace right now. So this is a good example of the one step kind of layering it in. She's just really, really floating beside me. I have a really nice slack leash. Into going by the cat zone here again. Same thing here. So I'm going to stop again just to do the one step. Again, one step, stop right away, one step, stop right away, one step. Wait till she again settles into a sit each time. I'm nudging the leash a little bit as I do this, and then step off again. Now she's floating again really, really well. But again, keep a little bit of a baseline, a level of constant control through the leash and collar. And then stop again, layer the one step in again, one step, one step, one step. And then I'm going to move again forward. Again, that really helps to establish the pace and relaxation. And again, all the while I'm still focusing on making sure she's not investing in distractions. If that happens, I may have to get an angle and turn. It's a beautiful day today for this walk. Just one more time. Again, just one step, put her back. One step, back again. Just one step, back again. One step, back again. And then start to move forward again.